All right, greetings everyone. This is Kiddis. Welcome to the Global Green Book. This is the Sisterhood series, and it's been a minute since I've been on here. Normally, I will wait to see who comes on and join, but this is a long time, so I was like, whoever catches it, they can catch the replay. But I wanted to just jump right in. Let me turn this music off. StreamYard has all these new goodies here for your live stream. So I love the music in the background. They got all types of tunes. So they're really trying to get us up to key. So first, I just want to say Aquaba, Janastalin, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to my channel. Like I said, I'm Empress. This is the Global Green Book. And today I want to talk about discovering your love language. It's a topic that has been crossing my spirit for a minute. It's something that I feel needed to be talked about. I had talked to one of my sisters about the love language, and I just want to make sure I am live because the last time I tried to go live, it wasn't showing. So I want to make sure I am live. I don't know. Am I live? Yep, I'm live. Okay. I just want to make sure. Sorry, because the last time I went live, it didn't show. So I'm live. Okay, cool. So one of the things that I wanted to discuss was like discovering your love language, and why that is like so important to me. It's been a lot going on. It has been a lot of things that's been happening across YouTube, across the African American community, across Pat. And I was sitting with one of my girlfriends, and we were talking about, and I was like, I'm really tired of hearing all the bickering and fighting and the wars. And I thought, what better topic, is Black History Month. It's going into Valentine's Day than to talk about love, but not like the traditional, like she wanted to do relationships and things of that nature. And I'm divorced. So I'm not in a relationship. And right now, I'm not looking to get into a relationship. So I was like, but what would be better, love between parents, love between friends, love between sisters, love between brothers, is to understand each other's love language and understand, you know, how we look at love towards each other so that we have a better way of communicating and understanding each other. So I will be like kind of going through the different love languages, and as I always do, I want to make sure I have resources, links, uh, gift ideas, Black businesses. So I'm kind of combining my two shows, the Wake Up Wednesday, the format that I do with that, as well as the Sisterhood series. So I kind of wanted to share that, do that combination because this is my first live stream of the year. I haven't done one since, oh my goodness, I think October. I believe it was October was the last one because just a lot been going on. I traveled to Africa. I'll be sharing those live streams, those videos soon. I had to relocate out of my home. I had a lot going on, so I have been nonstop busy dealing with, just life in general. So, as I normally do, I like to go through the PSA, and I also want to put down my information. If you want to follow me across my other platforms, definitely follow my other platforms. So the things I will be sharing is how to discover your love language. There's different tests that you can take to discover it. Learn to strengthen your relationship. What types of relationships you are in, and and different tools that you can get. So hopefully, through at the end of this, you'll have an if I haven't already talked about something that you haven't known already, you learn something new tonight. So one of the things I also like to do with the sisterhood series is talk about three words that describe sisterhood. Because through all that I've been going through all the things that, with this repatriation, my sisterhood has been my strength. My sisterhood has been, um, just like keeping me, balanced because I'm gonna tell you, YouTube can take you to a whole different level. You're mixing with so many different energies. And so my sisterhood has really kept me consistent, have taught me to stay, have put in practicality of being loving and resilient because being in this world as a public figure, which I never considered myself before until I realized someone was like, yeah, you're on here, people watch your content, and so you're kind of like a public figure. So I try to stay in in certain balance, and they help me stay in balance in regards to that, and are a constant reminder. They're consistently reminding me, of positive behavior, how to stay focused, to be resilient no matter what comes my way, and to just stay steadfast. And because with the challenges that I had to deal with on a day to day basis, I don't know if I would have done this. And I was talking to one of my sisters, and I was telling her, there's a lot of negative vibration going around, a lot of negative word sound, a lot of accusations and false things that are being said. And one of the things I love what she said to me was, you got to stay consistent. You got to put out positivity, and you can't succumb to any negative energy, any negative behavior. And I was like, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, thank you. So, with that being said, I said, you know what? I'm going to focus on love, positive energy, and how we can learn to love each other, learn each other's language, and deal with each other in a loving way. So, with that being said, I did my little spiel. So, if anyone is here, please do me a favor, say hello in the comment section. I see a couple of people have joined me. If you want to put in the comment section three words that describe what sisterhood means to you, I would love to read that. So this is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do on the Wake Up Wednesday because, like I said, I'm mixing like the Wake Up Wednesday, which is usually like all pro-Black and businesses and things like that, as well as the topic combined with my sisterhood. So it's something different that I'm trying. So we'll see how it works. And as you can see, I'm in a different location because right now I'm in the middle of places. My sister is hosting me tonight, so she's been so gracious to let me use her home to do this show tonight because that's one of the reasons why I haven't done the show. So I want to go through my PSAs as well. So I already did the sisterhood. So there's a couple of things that's been going on in the news that I've been seeing, and I wanted to touch base on them. And one of them is, for those who have not heard about it, is a young man by the name of Quadrin L. Wilson. Now, this is my PSA, so that's why I said it's going to be a little different. I'm going to get into the topic, but I want to do all my PSAs at first. So, I don't know if anyone has seen this, if you have heard about Quadrin Wilson. I'm trying to go to the link, but this is a young man in, I believe, in Wisconsin, who was recently, I'm trying, okay, my editing. This was a young man in Wisconsin who was recently shot by police. And I'm going to share my screen for anyone who has not seen this. Hold on, I need add this to the screen if you can see this. So he was he was shot 5 times by the police in Wisconsin, and the police. It was interesting enough. It was They really didn't they didn't arrest him. The young man survived all 5 shots. The police officer said he was fearing for his life, which is total BS in my mind. But he walked away. But we don't know the damages that are done to him. They did not share the police officer's name, and he's on paid leave. So this is something that's going on that is a consistent thing. This kind of reminisced that same shooting that happened, I think, a year ago with Jacob Blake. So this is something that I'm going to be looking at and watching for. It's a it's kind of it's it it's kind of discerning that these type of things are still happening within our community and nothing is being done. No one is really speaking out about it. We're still being handled in the same way that we have always been handled. I'm sorry, guys. Me and this screen, I have stuff all over the place. It's been a minute since I've done that, so I'm trying to figure this out. It's a lot. Hold on. I'm telling you, these screens and all these different layouts. I forgot how much it is. So that's something that I've been watching. I'm gonna be watching him, and then it's also the story that's been going on about Whoopi Goldberg, and I know a lot of people have heard about that, where they tried to cancel her because she had made a statement about the Holocaust and what it was. And I personally didn't see anything wrong with what she said because she said that the Holocaust was about man's inhumanity towards man and not race. And a lot of the Holocaust survivors were upset because they say that the Jewish religion is a race. So I think it's about perspective. Um, you know, Being a Black American, you can't help but to see things for race. But there's a few TikTokers that I had came across who had addressed this whole topic of Whoopi, and I want to share one in particular with you because she did a rhyme which I found very interesting. Hold on, I think this is it. I found it. And her name is Sister Aquila. But first, what I'm going to do for those who haven't seen it, I'm going to show the clip with Whoopi, so if you can hear from her mouth exactly what she said. So, okay, so let me add this to the screen. All right, so this is that they're following up on what she said.
Take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. The entire ABC News organization stands in solidarity with our Jewish colleagues, friends, family, and communities.
If you're going to do this, then let's be truthful about it because the Holocaust isn't about race.
On Monday's show, the host of ABC's The View inaccurately claimed the Holocaust was not related to race.
It's not about race. It's not about
Well, what
race
is it about?
because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about. Whoopi Goldberg.
Goldberg appearing to double down on the Colbert Show that night.
The American experience tends to be based on skin.
Yes. And so that is what race means to me.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about being a racist, I was saying you can't call this racism. This was evil.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't based on the skin. You couldn't tell who was Jewish. They had to delve deeply to figure it out.
Then tweeting an apology saying in part, the Jewish people around the world have always had my support and that will never waver. I'm sorry for the hurt I have caused. And the next day, opening The View with this.
I said that the Holocaust wasn't about race, and it was instead about man's inhumanity to man. But it is indeed about race because Hitler and the Nazis considered Jews to be an inferior race. Now, words matter, and mine are no exception. I regret my comments, as I said, and I stand corrected. I also stand with the Jewish people, as they know, and y'all know, because I've always done that.
By the end of the Holocaust, just 77 years ago, 6 million Jews had been murdered.
That might not fit exactly or feel different than the way we think about race in 21st century America, where primarily it's about people of color. But throughout the Jewish people's history, they have been marginalized, they have been persecuted, they have been slaughtered, in large part because many people felt they were not just a different religion, but indeed a different race.
The head of the Anti-Defamation League warning anti-Semitism is still a real and present danger.
We need people on good faith on the left and the right to call this out forcefully, fully, without hesitation.
And studies show an alarming decline in knowledge about.
So I don't know how you all feel about that, but I don't know. I feel like, Whoopi changed her name to Goldberg. She's definitely married into their community, and she still was put in her place. I like I said, I don't see what she said was so wrong. I do think it's in humanity. I never considered Judaism, Jewish as a race. I considered it a faith, but I don't know what you all think. I see some comments in the chat section. Let me see. And I'm going to play one more thing for you guys. This was a young TikToker by the name of Sister Akila, who did a TikTok in regards to this. So I thought it was interesting. And what she said in here was, Whoopi Goldberg's birth name is Carolyn Elaine Johnson. Look up the origins of the name Goldberg. We must stop trying to assimilate into cultures who do not only don't care anything about us, but have a history of exploiting our people. It is about power and dominance, putting people, especially Black people, in their place. Who else do they publicly humiliate like this when giving commentary about political or cultural issues? She apologized if she offended anyone like they told her to do, and then they suspended her anyway. I do feel betrayed too if I change my name to Goldberg. Laugh out loud. Anywho, as you were, Whoopi Goldberg. Love you. So this is Sister Akila. I'm gonna play her little freestyle. It's kind of interesting.
Millions for them, but guess what? They never loved you, and they never will. That's the real, this the talk, that's the view. People's souls being bought. This really ain't about you, it's about power, and I ain't talking for me, cause this the hour. You gotta be solid, not feel. They'll cut you in a jiffy, don't get in a dizzy. Y'all Satan may be busy, but the threat sounds silly. When you fear God and fear him alone, stop bowing to these pimps. You better take them off that throne. Y'all know who I'm talking about, I ain't gotta say it. The ones who own the game will punish you when you play it. You apologize, but that get you. They wanna see you dead, but that don't even fit you. You Sister Mary Clarence, you don't need none of them. Start your own show and shame all of them. They wanna see you beg. Master, please forgive, but those days are dead.
Get free and live.
You can change your name to Goldberg to show how much you love them. You can marry them, have babies, make millions for them. But guess what? They never loved you, and they never will. That's the real, this the talk, that's the view. People's souls being bought. This really ain't about you, it's about power. And I ain't talking for me, cause this the hour. You gotta be solid, not feel. They'll put you in a jiffy, don't get in a dizzy. Y'all Satan may be busy, but the threat sounds silly. When you fear God and fear him alone, stop bowing to these pimps. You better take them off that throne. Y'all know who I'm talking about, I ain't gotta say it. The ones who own the game will punish you when you play it. You apologize, but where that get you. They wanna see you dead, but that don't even fit you. You Sister Mary Clarence, you don't need none of them. Start your own show and shame all of them. They wanna see you dead. Master, please forgive, but those days are dead.
Get free and live.
You can change your name to Goldberg to show.
Okay. So that's Sister Akila Nehanda. So I don't know if anyone feels the same in regards to that, but I like the way she kind of broke it all down. They're going to constantly put us in our place, so we just have to be mindful. As long as we're in America, we got to watch what we say. Censorship is real, and we know who's in control, but it is what it is. So I see some people are here. Welcome, you guys. So I see Sister Tanika's here. Greetings, Sister Tanika. How are you? Good vibes. Hey, good evening, Global Green Book. Welcome, my sister. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Yaya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm in a Zoom meeting. I'll finish up shortly. Okay, no problem. I should have been on the Zoom meeting. I should have been on the Zoom meeting, but you can always catch the replay. And I didn't think Whoopi said anything wrong. I heard it. Yeah, I really didn't think she said anything wrong. But I said it's all about perspective. They say a lot of things about our community that I think is outright outlandish, and they like, what? So I guess we're deer in headlights in this when it comes to that, because I do think it's man's inhumanity to man. But if they call themselves a race, then I just have to respect that. Welcome, Brother Corey. Peace and blessings. So glad you're here tonight. It's been a minute. Whatever you catch the replay. I kind of went through what I was going to talk to earlier. I just want to catch up on the chat with everyone. Welcome, Sister Felicia Brown. How are you, my sister? The ATV, All African People Everywhere TV. All right. I haven't seen you here before. Welcome. Greetings. Welcome. And welcome, my sister. How you doing, Honeycomb? So glad to see you guys here. Yaya Bay, sisterhood, nurturing, producer, and teacher. Yes, I can see that. We are definitely all those things. I love when our brothers can see what sisterhood means and how it reflects in their life as well. It means a lot. Whoopi, she needs to change her name to just Whoopi. You know what? I think so too. Because at every moment they let us know at every moment that we're really not that important to them. We're not. They're not thinking about us basically. So I haven't touched on these brothers in a while. So just an update on Grandmaster Jay. It's been a while since I've done any of these PSAs. So I had checked on Grandmaster Jay and his defense fund, and from what I see, he did a video to give us an update of what's going on. I'm going to play a quick clip of it, but it looks like he's at 207,000, and he did have a short message, and what I'm going to do is put the GoFundMe link into the chat, so anyone who wants to go and check it out for themselves, you can have the link here, and I'm just going to go ahead and play the video really quick from Grandmaster Jay's defense team.
I directed had a very forthright meeting. I specifically asked,
how do they identify Black identity extremists? Who are they? And there was no answer to that. We still don't know who's a Black identity extremist.
A lot of activists around the country are very concerned that we're getting ready to repeat a very sad chapter of our history, where people who are rightfully protesting what they consider to be an injustice in their community, which is their relationship with police officers, are now being targeted and labeled as extremists and are going through periods of surveillance and harassment.
I hope you all can hear me. I muted the screen. So according to Grandmaster Jay's defense team, Uh, let me see. Your support is needed and help to defeat the blatant racist attack on America's exercising their First and Second Amendment rights. John Fitzgerald Johnson, aka Grandmaster Jay, has been targeted by the U.S. government as the founder and commander of the American largest black militia. His organization has stood up to the power that be in the face of such atrocity as the Ahmed Arbery and the Breonna Taylor killings. His teachings have ignited and renewed unification of people around the world. He was arrested by the FBI, trumped up charges pertaining to an alleged incident that occurred in September of 2020. Subsequently, Jay was charged by the state of Kentucky with the same offense that his officers that killed Breonna Taylor was charged with. As a condition of his pretrial release, he has had his First Amendment and Second Amendment rights removed. His legal expense to fight his two cases on two levels at the same time are astronomical as the U.S. government moved to silence, destroy, and disarm this movement once and for all. Please assist us with raising funds needed to pay his lawyer attorney fees for both his state and federal legal defense team. We ask you to help Jay win this blatant bogus attack on him. As we know, he has fearlessly stood for us all. History is not repeating itself. We are repeating history. John Fitzgerald Johnson, aka Grandmaster Jay. So that's the update on Grandmaster Jay. So I put the link in the comment section for anyone who wants to support with his legal defense. And then the next update, which I've been following and I've been trying to get information. A lot of hate towards this young sister, but I have been just kind of every so often been checking on what's going on with the status of her case, and that is with Sasha Johnson. So Sasha Johnson, the latest update is that the four men who were that were charged with conspiracy to murder have all pleaded not guilty, and I think they are all on. They went to. Oh yeah, they already went to trial. So right now they're going through that. As far as Sasha Johnson, she is still, and this is the article for anyone who wants to check it out and read it for yourself. You can check that article out and put it in the chat. And I also, and they also have still her GoFundMe going on, so that if you want to help with her family, because she has two small children, this young mother. So this is Sasha's GoFundMe to help with the expense of her hospital stay, her surgeries. But they said Sasha Johnson is a prominent Black equals right activist and mother of two young sons. She is currently in critical condition after suffering gunshot wounds while out in Pelham on Sunday, May 23rd, 2021. The fundraiser supports her two children while she is away and pay for any care she might need. So right now they are at £10,000 for Sasha. So anyone who wants to donate to Sasha while they try to get her out of the situation, she is a very powerful young sister. I've been following her journey. So I'm really sad to see this happen to her. So that is the PSA. And then the last one, and I see a couple comments came in. Let me just check really quick. Sister Tanika. I know he has another court date in April, I believe. Yes, I believe he did. I didn't get a chance to go on his channel because I also subscribe to his channel. Not his channel, but the people who run the channel, because he can't do social media. I haven't been on there lately because I just been so engrossed in my own life that I haven't really been following it. But I think that I did hear that. But thank you for letting me know that, Tanika. I appreciate that. Because once we have to support our people. We have to support our leaders. We have to support those people, that put themselves at risk for our rights, for us to get justice. I appreciate them. I appreciate love all of them, really. And so the last thing, and this is for your girl Empress. I recently started a Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you for shout out to Blind Guy, his wife, their life. They showed me about Buy Me a Coffee. So if you like what I'm doing, and this does take time, I do research. It's part of the platform. I enjoy it, but it is work for me. So if you want to support my channel, support my platform, you can buy me a coffee, Global Green Book. So I'm going to put this in a link for anyone who wants to buy a coffee from me. And I'm a coffee drinker. I need to share some coffee with you all. So that is all of the PSAs for today. And so now I got my notes and I got my child. My eyes start running looking at these computers. So I'm trying something new. StreamYard got all kinds of things, and I want to show my appreciation for you guys, And so throughout the live stream, I'm going to do a giveaway. So if you want your name added in the giveaway, I'm learning a lot of stuff because I've been watching other people and I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can do that. So I found this great thing that called from Sugar Wish. If you want to, this is my gift to you all for supporting me and just being there for me. And if you want to be in the giveaway at the end of the platform, I'm going to do a drawing. So throughout the show, you can type in love, love, love. I was like, we can constantly remind each other, just type it in periodically through the live stream, and I'll start gathering those who want to join the entry, and we can see who will be the grand winner at the end of the show. So I thought this would be something fun to do, and who doesn't like free stuff? And I found such little cute things to do this with. So this will be my first giveaway. So let me make sure. Yep, here it goes, and I'm getting it together. Like I watched Blind Guy, his wife, and their life, and they're so good at it. They got like 10 hands. So now I'm starting to collect the entry. So make sure you type love in the chat, and we'll at the end of the program we're going to do entry. So now I want to share a shout out. I want to do a shout out. I like to shout out different people who are doing really great things. This sister, I'm really proud of her. She has started like a tutoring service, and this is like a commercial for anyone who may be in the New England area. And for some reason, I can't pull it up. I may not be able to share that with you guys. Let me see. Let me go in here. I know I can find it somewhere else. It's like the internet just really wants to make things hard for you. Okay, here it is. I can do it this way. All right, here we go. I got it. So this is Piecework for anyone who is in this area. She's offering free tutoring for I think it's from elementary to high school, This is from Adwa Bandele Asante. This is her phone number, 860-389-1257. Her email is onepiecework@gmail. She is in the Connecticut area, so you can register. She does everything from basic APGD, most subjects, pre-K, all levels, and Spanish. So she has many other projects that she's doing. She does tennis labs. She does chess and I think some other physical activities and music. So this is Vandalay Asante Peace Work, and she's also is been commissioned to do a reenactment of the Amistad in Connecticut, which I wish I could go up there and see, but I hope she's going to do a video of it, but she'll be doing a storytelling on the Amistad Bowl because, the Amistad was based in that area in Connecticut. So she's doing a lot of really positive things in the community. She's representing us well, and especially in a predominantly European area. So I'm very proud to be able to share this new business venture of hers with you guys. So I'm going to make sure if there's no comments and what have you. So let's see. I see a couple of comments. So I know she has another quote that was that one in here. Is she still in the coma? Yeah. Sasha Johnson, she is still in a coma, unfortunately. That's why they're doing the GoFundMe, because her children need to be taken care of. So that's very unfortunate. We just got to keep her in prayer. Sorry, guys. It's been a minute since I've done this, and I forgot how many all the twists and turns of StreamYard that we're doing here. So yeah, she's still in a coma. All right, so we did all the PSA. We're gonna do, if you want to enter the drawing, put in the hashtag love. All right, and so we did our shout outs. I went on the railroad for Peace Work and say, okay, so now, what are the love languages? Man, let me tell you, I was doing some research on this. So I'm going to bring this over here because I kind of want to, maybe not. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my computer, so I might be looking to the right. So the love languages. One of the things that one of my girlfriends was sharing with me about love language. This was a few months ago. I'll say it was back in November, and I was just like, I heard about it, but I really didn't think about it. And we were just like sharing with each other, like, what's our love language, so we would know, how. I think it was during Ramadan, so we can kind of get an idea, what the other one likes and what have you. And so as I was doing it, I was like, maybe this is why I had so many conflicts, because my love language is very different than some of my other friends or some of my partners. So they had a quiz and what have you. So I was like, a lot of us should really understand that the love language of the people that we're dealing with, whether it's our children, our parents, our friends, our sisters. So when you're interacting with them, you have a better understanding of what they are looking for, what they expect, what they appreciate. So when I did my love language, it was interesting because I found out I am a person that is I'm into acts of service. When someone do acts of service for me, I love that. That's my thing. I get off on that. And that's how I show my love. I do acts of service. So there's 5 different love languages. I'm going to go to that screen for you guys. So there's a quick video that kind of share what the 5 languages are, which is better than listening to me. So I'm gonna play that video for you all. And what I did was, with each love language, I found a Black-owned business. Like I said, I was gonna try to combine the Sisterhood series with the Wake Up Wednesday. So I found like different gifts and stores that maybe represent that love language. So if you're interested in doing something for someone, you know, got something Black owned. So I'm trying to see how this worked. It was different. Thank you, honey. My niece is talking to me. So let me put on the 5.
Really? Then what's under the bed for? What's the mud for?
They love each other, right? So why do they always feel like they're not on the same page? The most common issue in any relationship is the communication barrier. Everyone experiences love differently, and it's easy to miss the mark when it comes to showing that you care. In his early years as a marriage counselor, Dr. Gary Chapman noticed that over and over, couples voiced similar complaints regarding their marriage. One spouse would say something like,
I feel like he doesn't love me.
And the other would protest,
I don't know what else to do. I'm doing everything I should be doing.
Recognizing this pattern and remembering the rocky start in his own marriage, Dr. Chapman poured through years of session notes. He asked himself,
when someone said, I feel like my spouse doesn't love me, what did they want?
Surprisingly, their answers fell into 5 different categories, revealing a unique approach for how to effectively love another person. The premise is simple. Different people with different personalities give and receive love in different ways. Dr. Chapman called these ways of expressing and receiving love the 5 love languages. He even wrote a best-selling book about it. This revolutionary concept has improved millions of relationships across the globe. These love languages don't only apply to couples. The concept holds true for friends, siblings, parents and their children, and relationships of every kind. Each individual has at least one primary love language that they prefer above the others. And that is where it really starts to get interesting. Want to intentionally strengthen and improve your relationships? You can start right now by taking the 5 love languages quiz to find out how you prefer to give and receive love.
So that was the 5 love languages, which are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. So what I did was, and what's also cool about this website is when you go in there, and I added it to my phone, you can actually have an app that it's called, right here, it's called the, if you see it, it's the Love Language app. When you go on there, you can add it to your phone, and you and your spouse can take a quiz in here, and it'll show what your love language is, and then it'll keep you up to date on like making sure you do things that are in sync to what they like. So one of the things was words of affirmation. When words of affirmation is your love language, words build you up. You thrive on spoken affection, praise, encouragement, and compliments. Harsh words and criticism can bother you for a long time. So this is one of the things that, let me see, I found on, like some gift ideas for people who are into words of affirmation. So I have a couple of them here. Let me see. This is a daily affirmation book that I thought was pretty interesting. It's called Daily Affirmation. What is going on with my computer? It's called Daily Affirmation for Black Women. So this is a book, I guess you can take it and either give it as a gift or give you ideas of what people are interested in hearing. Hold on, Mike. I got all kinds of chimes and things going on in my phone. So I'm gonna put this in the comment. And another gift idea that I found for people of words of affirmation. This is the Black Girl Flourish. The Black Girl Flourish is a deck of affirmation cards. All these are Black-owned businesses. Let me see. Is there anything about the owner? So the Black Girl Flourish is a brand created by a Black woman with the sole purpose of uplifting other Black women to live their lives that were created to live. So this is another, a cute gift idea that you can look into as well. And I think I have one more. I think I did 3 for each act to kind of give different ideas. So they're going to change. It was hard to really find things for words of affirmation. So I was trying to see if I could find something for man, woman, and child. So words of affirmation, it was kind of limited. So this is another company that I found for words of affirmation. They have the ABC affirmation flashcards for Black girls, and they also have it for Black boys. I think it's for Black boys. So they have that as well. Let me see. See if they have something about. Well, this is pretty long, but they have their mission and their story here. And this is the founder. Her name is Tisha. She's a writer, advocate, and half of the husband-wife team behind Liberated Young. I'm passionate about alternative education, and I've spent the last 5 years sharing our family's perspective, experiences, and all the things I've learned and learning along the way. My words on mindful parenting, homeschools, and liberations have been featured on Motherly, Vox, blah, 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 blah. So this is Liberated Young. So this is the one you can do words of affirmation for your young child or boy or girl. So that's words of affirmation. Like I said, it was kind of hard to find something about words of affirmation. I'm not a big words of affirmation person. I'm not very good at it. And if I get with someone who is interested in me, just always complimenting them, I'm the wrong one. So I know that's one of my weaknesses that I have to work on. Another one, this is my thing. This is what I love: acts of service. So with acts of service, anything that your partner does willingly to ease your workload is a sign of love to you. You feel cared for when your partner vacuums before you get to it or makes you breakfast as a surprise. On the other hand, broken promises and laziness can make you feel unimportant. So I know, like, the way I had to set up everything, like if I would have came in here and I had my husband, he just set all this up for me, and all I had to do was sit and be like, I'm in love. So, I'm an acts of service person. So I found 3 companies, and I had to think of, like, what would I consider acts of service? So, like, if my husband said, you take care of the kids, go to the gym. So I found, like, some gym rat, for your wrap, like a great gift. So, she wants to go to the gym. I don't know. I was like thinking, what would go with this? So this is a Black company called Gym Wrap, and it's made for our hair. And I was like thinking it's fashionable, it's cute. It won't rip your edges, so it's supposed to protect your edges. So I thought that was really cute. And this is their story. So the idea for Gym Rat came to me in 2011 when I noticed a common excuse emerge among busy everyday women, myself included, about why they couldn't work out their hair. So I thought that was cute. And you know who that is? What's her name? I can't think of their name. someone put, Boris Kojo and Ari, it's something Ari. So this is their company. So it's a nice little story, and this is a video that they shared with it. So,
hi, Nicole Ari Parker here to talk to you about the gym wrap. When I first created the gym wrap, I wanted to find a way to create a really absorbent sweatband, but one that didn't make you hotter. I also wanted to find a way to include all types of women in all types of hairstyles. Sometimes we wear braids, extensions, sometimes we wear our hair straight, sometimes we wear our hair naturally curly. So I found a way with my patented Evapotec technology to create a sweatband that would wick away the moisture and at the same time let the heat escape. So what you should do in most cases is kind of put your hair in a smoothing style, whether it's a high bun or a low ponytail. If you have short hair, you want to brush it off your forehead, tuck it behind your ears to the side. I made it an open-ended sweatband so you can wear it no matter what style you were rocking that day. You can work out or you can hang out. You just tie it firmly and go.
and you know what? I just seen in the chat what Brother Yaya Bay put, and I like this. This is a good one. He says, what about meditation with your significant other? What category does that fall under? I think that will fall under quality time for those people who are into quality time. This is another one for what is it I'm doing? Oh, acts of service. Like I said, I only did 3. So this is another company I found, which um, I would, if someone gave me these gifts, it sounds so weird. I would be so appreciative because I love to, like I said, I like to serve people. If you come to my house, you're gonna eat. I'm gonna make you some tea. I'm going to, I want to serve you. And this is a black-owned company, and they're in Target. Aisha Curry. This is one of many that I found, and I was just like really impressed. I said, "Oh, okay, we're really doing it now." So as a lot of us are going into uh, different pots. So this is a black-owned company, Aisha Curry, and these are her line of pots. So if I got this as a gift, I'm one of those women to be like so in love. Like if you see my pot set, I got some. My pot sets are on point, and they were a gift from my ex. So yeah, some of us like that. But this is in Target. So this is nice. So it's accessible. They're not expensive. For the whole set, it's like $145. So yeah, I thought, it was easy for me to figure out like, oh, I would love this. I would love this. I would like this gift because it's right in my line of acts of service because they'll give me something quality so that I can do the things that I like to do the way I like to show love. Um, my kids always tell me, they're like, "Mommy, you make food look so good." And the last one for acts of service, this is another one that I found. Like I said, these are the things that I'm into because I like acts of service. So I would love to get my body in shape, work out, so as I put like workout and cooking in this part. That's my thing. And I'll make sure I drop the link so if you can find these later on. But this is of course, as you all know, another black-owned company. Um, the active is called Comedic Knowledge, and let me see. You can actually become a brand ambassador for them. And let me see. Is there? I don't think I see anything um, about the creators of it, but it's a breathable material. Let me see if they have any. So this is the creator of this. It's looking all ripped. And I don't see. She talks about the store, but this is, it's okay. But I liked it because it's breathable. It's a black owned. I thought it was real simple. It was cute. geared towards our shape because I try to put on some of those workout outfits and they just don't go over the backside of me, and it's just like, it's not cute. So I was really liking these were shapely women and the stuff was fitting them properly, like covering everything. So this is another company. So that's for acts of service. The next one is receiving gifts. Now, like I know all women like receiving gifts, but for me, it's the type of gift. Some women just love receiving gifts. Some men just love receiving gifts, no matter what it is, even if I guess it's a pen. I don't know. When you speak this love language, a thoughtful gift shows you that you are special. In contrast, generic gifts and forgotten special events have the opposite effect. So this love language isn't necessarily materialistic. It could be as simple as receiving your favorite snack after a bad day. So it has to be a very specific type of gift, something that you know that is going to make that person happy. These were some ideas, some more major, some more, like I think this, as I was doing the research for this, the stores got better and better and better and better. So, because I was like, how do you find out for this? So for this one, I found, and I was trying to mix up like the men and the women. So this one is called the Flame Keepers Hat Club for those men and women who are into hats. And I'm one of those women. I love a good hat. So there's some of these stores I have some bias with it. I'm going to be honest, some bias going on. So this is the beginner style guide. So it's different hats, fedoras. I love me a good fedora, the wide brim hat, the straw hat. And I just thought this was such a cool store. And this is the guy who has the store. I'm going to let you hear what he says about fashion.
I think style, having great style is really, I think having great taste has a lot to do with having great style. Just to put it right. I see many people with style. There are so many different styles. So I don't think one style is better than the other. I think it's more about what style suits the person who's looking at it. Because one person can look at someone and think they're dressed, fantastically. The next person may think they look like fun. So I just think it's about who is, being the judge of what's great and what's not. But I think as far as all styles go, again, I think taste has a lot to do with it. Me, when I look at it as great style or having good style, most of the people that do have great style to me, they have great taste. So, they dress fine, but they also, like my thing. They like my music, and the art that they like. I mean, I think it's fine. They're very picky in, places they like to eat and the things that they surround themselves with and the people that they surround themselves with. I think I like people because people is just really, so important. The human element really at the core of what we're doing. But I think that, is how I would sum up great style. Great style is definitely synonymous with having great taste.
Karina Akers, and this is Black Owned Everything. Black Owned Everything is a place where people can come to discover brands, to discover designers, to discover creators that they can rely on, that they can trust, that they can gain inspiration from. Is a place where we can bring back the art of storytelling, where we can share our narrative and we can take control of our narrative and our stories. What really inspired me was discovering these brands across category. It all came from people sharing their favorite brands, sharing their family's brands, sharing things that they're creating, sharing the things that they've come across, and really taking the time to want to put those people on. I wanted to create a space to really highlight and give visibility to Black-owned brands. There's a certain beauty in our resilience. There's a certain essence of life in our growth. The best advice I've ever been given is that if something is in front of you, you can handle it. So there is power in our community, there's power in the Black dollar, and there's power in Black creators. Black Owned Everything is a multi-branded force to be reckoned with.
Thank you, Tanika. Thank you all for being so patient with me. It's been a minute since I've done this. So I keep forgetting about these mics and turning one mic on and turning one mic off and turning one mic on. So I think when I was talking about the fear of God, you didn't miss anything. It was just me saying, I can't find it because I was trying to find the information about the owner of the company so that you could watch his video, because I was watching, I watch everyone's video before I do it or I read the bio. That's why I pick a lot of these companies, because if they resonate with me, I think they will resonate with you all, but I couldn't find it, so you didn't miss me saying much, except I was talking about the quality of the products and things like that. But Black Owned Everything is another one. I like her story. I like the website. So she has the website broken down to different designers, and I just really like it. Areas. Oh, look, the Healthy Root Dolls. Isn't this interesting? So, like, if for your little girl, that's her love language, so they got dog clothes for Black. This is really cute. So, I like this, Black Owned Everything. So it hits every aspect. So these are the different brands that they have. They have the clothing. They broke it down: clothing, men, women, unisex, handbags, beauty, home, under 200, under 100. I'm going to click under 100. So these are the type of things they have in under 100, all Black-owned products. So yeah, I thought this was I like this website. I like the concept of what she's trying to do. A one-stop shop. Oh, these are cute. Got the crystals in here. So this is like amethyst. Oh no, this is fluorite. Oh, this is really cute. Okay, apatite. So she got the gemstone plant holders. Okay. So check this out. The products are nice. I didn't go through everything. I'm just kind of looking at it with you all. So yeah, Black Owned Everything. Did I put that one in the website? No, I didn't. Let me put that in the chat. Okay, so the next one. So those are some gift ideas for your loved one, your whoever, your friend who is into gift giving. So the next one, which is one of mine, is quality time. Because I took the test. The test is I think 30 questions, 30 or 50 questions. And what I did was when I took it, I just was I saw they'll ask you 2 questions and they'll keep asking you 2 different questions. And I would just read them quick and just instantly answered it what was natural, so that I had a better response. And I did it 2 or 3 times, and my results came out the same each time, except for the last 2, they kind of interchange. But the next one is quality time. So with quality time, this is your love language. This is one of my love languages as well, quality time. To you, nothing says your love like undivided attention. When your partner is truly present and not looking at their phone, it makes you feel important. Failure to actively listen to long periods with one-on-one time can make you feel unloved. And I didn't think I was this way because I kind of like to be left alone, but I am one of those people who I can sit in the room with my partner and not speak, but just like knowing they're there, I'm good with that. My son is like that too. Like he can be in the room and he'll be on the computer, but he just wants to be in a room with you. He just wants to breathe the air that you're breathing. And I'm kind of like that too. Like I don't really want to talk to you. Just like sit there. Just sit there. My niece is laughing at me. So,
I'm the same way, so I love it.
Oh, you're the same way.
We're supposed to be on our phone, I'm just chilling, and we're just like we're in the same space, so I feel good.
Yeah, I just feel good. Just like be here, you know. I love you. Mwah. Okay, don't talk to me. So, I found 3 stores that I thought kind of represented quality time. 3 black businesses, not store, 3 black businesses. So this one is called Theopolis Vineyards. You know, I have shared several black-owned vineyards before with you guys. So this is another one that I found. Theopolis Vineyard. And if I can remember everything, I think she has like packages. So this is the woman here, Theopatra. She's so dramatic. Queen of the Vineyards. So this is her story. You will probably have to read it. And then you have Ashanti Brown. She's part of the wine club and an experienced manager. So you can go through there, but they have, I like the way they did their homepage. So you can, I think you can do packages. You can actually go out and do an excursion there for the wine drinkers, if that's what you're into. Let me see. Theopolis Vineyards. I thought they had a video. I just want to double check. I thought they did. That's the vineyards. It just seemed like when I go back in here, everything switches up. Our team. So maybe not. Okay, but they have like gift cards, so you can do like a gift card for whoever you want to buy this for. And this, you know, I guess you could do like a date. This is their gallery. I'm trying to see. You know, I guess people who has actually come out to their vineyards and did wine tasting, had dates out there. So this would be a cute little date as well, to support a black vineyard as well. And they have events, so they got everything on here. So these are different events they have. They have the 11th annual Black Vines, a toast to Black wineries and diverse art. Interesting. So that's coming up in a couple of weeks. They got a couple of events coming up. They got one coming up this weekend. So yeah. And then they have a wine club. Hi, I knew I saw a video. Couldn't remember where. So I'm gonna play their video so you all can hear that, and these ladies can share a little bit about their vineyard.
Bring you an upbeat story from the West Coast. There's a Black-owned vineyard in California transforming the wine industry. In nearly 2 decades, Theopolis Vineyards has bottled rich wines and has racked up multiple awards along the way. And now we're bringing in the woman behind it all, Theodora. Cleopatra Lee. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're excited to hear about your vineyards, and I want to start by talking about your passion and love for wine. Where did that come from?
Well, my passion and love for wine actually took me back when I moved to California from Texas in 1980. I am a partner at Philip Mendelssohn now, but at the time I was a young associate. We didn't have faxes and emails, so if you had a brief with a partner, you wrote to wherever they were. And several of my partners had vineyards, and they would spend time on the weekend. So I would go to Hillsburg to bring a brief review, and I learned about fine wine and grape farming. I'm from Texas. I learned to drive on a tractor at the age of 8, but I didn't drink wine. My dad used to take old muscadine grapes and make home for it. If you ever tasted muscadine wine, you wouldn't drink wine either. But they grape farming and fine wine. I said, oh, I could learn my farming roots, and therefore I had a dream of one day owning my vineyard. And unfortunately, California ain't cheap, so it took me to like 2001 to buy 2 acres of sheep land in Mendocino, the Arkansas Highlands of the Anderson Valley. I planted my vineyard in 2003 and had my first harvest in 2006. And we really didn't plan to bottle wine. I just simply wanted to be a great farmer and sell my grapes to award-winning wineries, and I did that from 2006 to 2012. 2012, I had to pick in the rain. Mother Nature doesn't like cooperate all the time, and I delivered those 8 tons of grapes to the then buyer. He rejected those grapes. I had to barter to get my wine made because I had no money after losing my shirt in real estate with the Great Recession. But that 2012 vintage of my Petite Spa that we bottled in 2014 won gold at Sunset Magazine, and the rest is history. Okay, so I hope you can hear me. I'm not going to play that entire video because it's like 5 minutes long, but I kind of wanted her to just give you a little bit of a background of her story. So that is a Black-owned vineyard, the Theopolis Vineyards. I hope Theophilus Vineyards. So this would be a great one for quality time. So the next one that the next business that I have found to show your love language for quality time. Let me see. This is the Perry Company. So why did I pick this one? This one for quality time? Yeah, why did I pick this one? I can't even remember my rhyme or reason. But I picked this one because, like, you know, quality clothes for taking walks. So I was like this, like, you and your partner can go for a walk around the park and have some cute gear matching. I was like trying to remember, like, why did I pick this one for quality time? That was my thinking, go figure. I was like, what a great way but to exercise. But I was liking this collection because it could go for men or women, you know how some women, they like, especially if we got big feet, we like to wear our men's shoes. I know I got big feet. So this is about the young woman who created this particular company. I'm going to play her video. I liked her. I'm gonna
Growing up in Indianapolis, there were not many footwear stores or boutiques like there are in Chicago. So when I would go to the mall, we only had Finish Line and Foot Locker. You go in there and you go to the women's section. It's just a very small section of shoes. And the men's section, they have so many different options. So I would find myself wearing a lot of men's shoes growing up. It wasn't until a little bit later, after college, when I got my corporate job, that I decided that I wanted to start my own company. When I started making shoes, I was looking at other shoes as well that I drew inspiration from, such as an Air Force One or designers like Ralph Lauren. Those are more so classic silhouettes, classic designers that can withstand the test of time. They're classic, and it doesn't matter what era that they're in, they're always going to be relevant. My first person that I got to work with, I worked with Sheila Rashid. She did a fashion show in 2017, and that was actually the first show that I sponsored. So that really pushed me to want to keep doing my shoes, because I was actually at a breaking point of, do I want to keep doing this or not? So that kind of pushed me to keep going. So working with her was fantastic. I also got to work with the folks over at Leaders, the boutique. There's only 17 Black-owned streetwear boutiques in the world. So to be inside one of those boutiques and having my footwear in there, it is amazing. I really want to be worldwide with the brand. I think the brand is really versatile and minimal, so that it would appeal to different cultures, different areas of the world. So I really see myself expanding, definitely over to Asia and Europe, and definitely still expanding in the US, hopefully getting into some other markets besides Chicago, such as LA, New York, Miami. My name is Brittany Perry, and I'm the founder of Perry Co. Shoes.
I really, 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 really like that company. I liked her products. I like, I'm feminine, but it's like I'm not that feminine when it comes to my street gear with my shoes and what have you. So I like those where, like, you and your man get some matching shoes. He won't feel too feminine, and you don't feel all goofy and girly, but still be feminine, but I like that. I like that one a lot. So I thought that was my idea of like thinking of like gift giving, quality time, going for walks in the park and you all looking all cute together. But anyway, and this is the last one for quality time. What did I do? What is this one? I'm trying to remember why I picked this one. Oh, my favorite. My favorite. This one is called Loving Me. And it's a book club. It's like all about books. It's a Black-owned book club. And, you can with your kids, because it's just not about you and your husband, your children. So she has everything in here. She has gift cards. She has audio books. Accessories. I really liked her. She broke it down in categories where you have infants, children, teens, foreign language, box sets, book clubs. So the book clubs for different adult books as well, which I was, and the children as well, which I was really liking this. And this is the founder. Loving Me Books is a specialty children and teen bookstore with stories representing people of color. We provide services to schools, daycares, corporate book clubs, and other educational programs. Special books requests are accepted. Whatever. Our founders and story: Detroit, Michigan native Angela Nesbitt founded Loving Me Books with the goal to promote self-love and unified children of all races. While working in schools as a behavioral therapist, Angela witnessed the lack of diverse children books in the classrooms and library. During reading time, there were children racing to grab one or two books that featured Black characters. Angela is dedicated to implementing children books for underrepresented children of color. So I love this. It's a whole thing because I was big on sitting every night and reading with my children before they went to sleep. They were expecting story time. That was our quality time. That was a way I carved out a day of, some time in my day to show them I love them by putting in that time, reading them books. And I had an array of African princess. It was hard back in the early 90s to find children's book that had representation. So I would seek everywhere, and I kept these books and I transferred from child to child. So I appreciate what she's doing, trying to make it easier for us to have quality books so that we can read to our children, and then they feel represented. So this is a great one right here. Because it's important to have that time with your children as well. And that's definitely a way of love. I see some people in here. Can you still not hear me? Yeah, you should hear me now. So I see Brother XDMC's here and Sister Tanika Lee. I love being girly too, but I love a good pair of kicks. I definitely love me a good pair of kicks. That is, yeah, and I'm in need. If you see my kicks right now, like I think I'm ready to get back on the market to get married. And right now, girlfriend is looking so raggedy. I mean, my shoes are older than my kids, so I need to get like all new stuff. But like whatever, that's another topic of conversation. So I need some good kicks right now. So the next one. The next love language, I think we went through receiving good quality time. This is the last one. So we went through acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time. So this is the last one, physical touch. I'm like, I don't know who doesn't like physical touch, but for some people, physical touch is more important than to others. With physical touch, it says, let me see, holding hands, kisses, hugs, and other touches are perfect. Oh, no. See, I can't see y'all. I'm sorry. Holding hands, kisses, hugs, and other touches are your preferred way to show and receive love. Appropriate touches convey warmth and safely. Appropriate, you can tell this is not my love language. I can't even read it right. Appropriate touches convey warmth and safety. Okay. While physical neglect can drive a wedge between you and your partner. If I have a partner that is into, I got y'all all in my email. Jeez. If my partner was into warmth and kissing and hugs and all that, I am the wrong one for them because it annoys me. I mean, I like it every so often, like, kiss me here. PD, how you say public, PDA? I just don't touch me when we're on the street. Like, don't do that. I don't like it. So that is not my thing. I always tend to get partners that are very needy. Affectionate. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I said needy. My niece was like, no, affectionate. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, it felt needy to me. So, it's very important to know. And at that time, I didn't understand the love languages. So I guess they felt rejected by me because I was like, why are you touching me all the time? But now that I understand that, you have to, if you know your partner likes to be hugged and kissed, that's a compromise. So these are some gift ideas that I came with. So if they're not that good, y'all understand why I did not pick really good ones for these. That's not my thing. But now I'm thinking about, I guess because it was like massaging or I couldn't think of it. I was like, what is good for touching? So these are not that great, but I tried. I really tried. So this is a company called, man, I should have had you here when I was thinking of these, trying to figure out this one. Oh yes, the candles. There was some, I did see a black-owned company that sells the candles that have the wax that you light it, and then it's like a soy, and then it melts, and then you pour it on the person's skin so it's hot, and then you can massage it into their body. Like, duh, I just wasn't thinking. This one is called Adjourn. It's like I think it's like yoga and like wellness. I really was terrible at this one, but I like the company. It's a black one, of course, and they had tea. It's supposed to be like a whole experience. I told y'all I was really bad at this, but the company itself is a good one. They have a studio as well, so if you want to go and you want to go in and to the studio, and it's like a whole ceremony with it. I just really didn't know what to do with this one. So to me, physical touch was tea. I was like, we could sit and get comfortable, but they have some really nice tea selections. I'm a tea drinker. Yeah, pour some tea in your tub. I was thinking like that, like yeah, you put the tea in the tub, and it's like like an intimacy thing. That's what I was thinking, but I don't think everyone thinks like that. But yeah, so this is a nice one, and I'm into tea, the sweet thing. So I'm going to put this link in. You can check out the company more. You can check out the uh, more about the story. I thought it was just a really cute company. And let me see. I see some stuff. My eyes are watering. I got to have physical touch. It's a must for me. Okay, see, Tanika, that's your thing. So I should have conversed with you to figure out what's some good um, gifts for that, because I was at a loss. I was just like, toy. I did not. My niece was saying like adult toys in there, and I did see a company. Um, I'll try to share that. Like to get spicy in the bedroom. That's true, and I did find a black-owned company that has that as well. This is another company that I found. I'm feeling really bad now. I should have conveyed with my niece, because I could have got some really good ones for quality time. But when you're single for like, how long have I been single now? Like 7 years. I've been single 7 years. I have, since I my divorce. So it just that kind of stuff just doesn't pop in my head. But this one is really nice. This is Bevel. I love Bevel. This is the product for men. You can get a nice clean shave. If you're into clean shaving, rub his little face. You can shave him. Like, I'm a barber. I used to cut I used to cut hair. I know how to shave, cut hair. So I was thinking like, I could do my man's face and shave him and make him nice, give him a nice shape up, touch him. Men like to be touched by a woman when they get there. If the woman knows what she's doing, that is, their shape up. Whew. So about them, let me see, was there a video about this? I think by the time I got the quality time, I just had no idea what I was looking for. I know I saw a video about, okay, here it goes. I think this is it. All right, I'm gonna share the video really quick about this story. You can learn a little bit about this particular business.
We have the courage to do daring things and build products for our community that satisfy their unique needs. Products that we've desired for a very long time. My name is Tristan Walker, and I'm the founder and CEO of Walker & Company Brands. Walker & Company exists really for one reason, and that's to make health and beauty simple for people of color. Each day when we sit down and discuss which products to make for our customers, we think about a variety of stories. I think about my not having a father to teach me to shave the right way, right? That missing rite of passage is something that, probably shouldn't have happened. And I think about the girlfriend telling the other girlfriend how to go into natural hair care transition. And I think about the daughter telling her mother which vitamins to take, right? And why that continues to be important. We're inspired by stories like these and just want to make products that make these things simple because it matters. Walker & Company really wants to show why it matters. We're only going to design, develop, and test products and services uniquely tailored to our community's needs. We're going to solve really important problems. I get it. I'm a part of the community we're building products for. I know we want better design. I know we want innovative products that just work. I know we want a shopping experience that makes us feel genuinely cared for. We'll win on design. We'll win on service. We'll win on delightful shopping experience. We live by these things, and without them, we can't build great brands. Brands that folks can be proud of. We want to inspire that pride in our customers because they deserve it.
All right, so that is, I was really bad with these affectionate with these affectionate ones. I'm just not the one. But let me see. How do I get out of here? Hold on.
We have the courage to do daring things and build products for.
All right, so I'm going to put their link in. I'm going to put their link in the chat. So if you want to check out their business as well. Let's see. Oh, they got another video? I'm just curious.
Every day with Destiny. May have gone across the bathrooms of America. The test of ingredients. Customized. Built different. If a man can start different in the morning, then he can feel different. And if he feels different, then he will be different. When he knows that he deserves better, he knows that he deserves Bevel. That's the Bevel difference. What did he flash?
Can I say Black men are very beautiful? They're very beautiful. That's why I love just featuring us. So, yeah. So this is Bevel, the Walker Company, Black owned for Black beautiful men. Let me see. What does Sister Tanika say? Hubby and I have been married for almost 20 years, and I've always been his barber. But the last 2 years, I've been letting him do it himself. Yeah, I've always cut my, because I worked in the barber shop for like, I first started working in the barber shop in 1988 is when I first started working in the barber shop. I grew up in the barber shop. My father was a barber. He owned several barber shops. So it was, I didn't have much of a choice. So my husband always wanted me to cut his hair. I always cut my son's hair. before we started growing our locks, that is. So, yeah, I get it. And I think this is the last one, or do I have, I think it's the last one. Yes, yes, please. My niece is making me lemon tea. So this is the last one. Man, I feel so bad. I have some terrible ones for quality time. What was it? For physical touch. Jeez, but I just don't know. Okay, so this one is called the Black Home. My thought process behind this was, to make your home comfortable and so that you have like like your own love shack or what have you. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. The Black Home. This sister right here. I don't know. I keep messing with stuff. Nephi Walker. She believed life should be designed beautifully, and a beautiful life is one designed with intention. As a mother of five, business owner, and principal designer of the Black Home, Nephi Walker bridged the gap on family, creativity, and the business in ways that are inviolable. Her approach on the life to highlight in the overlooked and undervalued beauty can mirror in the way she approaches design, and blah, blah, blah. It's a whole article. So this is the creator of the Black Home. So, I mean, I think I'm going into, this is more of a acts of service. I don't know. I guess you can if you make your home. So my ex told me, he was like, make your home is so comfortable that you never want to leave it. So if I'm always home, I'm always available. I don't know. That was my thinking, but they had like candles here to read, for aromatherapy. So they have, I like the names. They have like Isis and Goddess and Aphrodite and Bois and Pharaoh. So I thought that was pretty cool. I can just even imagine the smell. And it's very high end, very luxury, which I can appreciate. I can appreciate love. So this is some of the things. Yes, please. Tea. No sugar tea. Honey. So these are some of the products in here. So this is the Black Home. It's a little bit of everything. Accessories, pots, pans, dishes, I don't know. I bombed on this one. I'm sorry, guys. But I didn't bomb on the quality. It's definitely an excellent Black-owned business with quality products. But the intentions are kind of, pretty bad. So they have the candles, the arts. Let's see what the new arrivals they have. Yeah, I don't think this is physical touch. Like my niece is about to do something. She made some tea for me. She knows I love tea. I love that. And I don't have to get up and think about it. Thank you. Acts of service. I love that. Thank you. That's so good. So this is the last one. I'm sorry I messed up on this one, the acts of physical touch. And this is not physical touch. I could have did like massaging oil. Let me see if I can find one for you all really quick, because I feel bad because sitting here talking, I could have done better. Let me see. Let's see if I can find one good one for physical touch. All right, so let's see. I found one. Let's see. I found a lot. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna look really quick for physical touch. So how about this? I'm gonna put the website that has them all on here, and you all can go on there yourself. I'm kind of scared to put any of this stuff on here, but there's 12 Black-owned sexual health businesses here that needs to be on your radar. One is called Bedroom Candy, and I think that is with Candy Burris. And B Condoms, the Honey Pot Company. I know what the Honey Pot is. Nini Femme Health, V for Vag, the New York Toy Collection, Lilith, Organic Lovin', Anya Lust. These names are really terrible. Kink Crate, Soft Spot, and Ardently. I'm kind of scared to open any of them. I think I'm gonna go with Bedroom Candy because I've heard of her store from The Real Housewife. Are you working with a bedroom candy? Oh, y'all gotta see this. I'm kind of scared. So it says, are you working with a bedroom candy consultant or a bedroom candy affiliate? No. So I found one for Intimate Touch. I knew I had to find at least one. So let me see. I learned from my dad when I was a barber. Yes, my dad taught me everything. Essential oils would be good for physical touch. You can massage each other with oils. Yes. Massage. I think you have oils too, don't you, Tanika? I thought you had oils. If you do, put your oils in the link so that we can support your Black business. Because I think I saw that you had oils. I'm not tripping. I hope I'm not tripping. Hubby and I love massaging each other with the essential oils I use. Yes. So here goes something. Bedroom candy. Should I be adventurous and open this? Let's go to the about us. So it's a little bit about it. No video, but she has intimate toys for the bedroom. We're not opening that. Sensuous bath and body products, beauty care products, and candy coated luxury, whatever. So she says Bedroom Candy was founded in 2011. It's in conjunction with intimate toy developers Brian and Suki Dunham. At the time, the line launched with only 5 products. Now it features hundreds, from intimate toys to bath and body to cosmetics, with something for everyone. All right, I'm kind of not sure if I want to open anything, but she does parties, and you can do a party. They have programs, so I guess you can do. I'm so scared to open up. Okay, so they have they have programs, I guess, where they can educate you. Okay. All right, so let's see what we can open. I don't think I can open anything. I'm scared to open up anything on here. But this is Black owned for people who are into this. Okay, bath and body. I think I can do the bath and body. The rest of that stuff, I'm scared to open it because I don't know what I'm gonna look at. So y'all can tell I don't go on these kind of sites. But this is exactly what we're talking about: massage oils and winter bliss fragrance sets. Okay, just dessert rum chocolate body paint. Wow. Okay. BK Belly Love. What's Belly Love? Edible massage oil. Oh wow, she got unwind CBD infused soothing serum. What is that? Balance bar. Okay. Bubbly. I'm really not sure what a lot of this stuff is. Coconut Dream Body and Beauty Oil. That sounds like that smells good. She got 3 pages of just oils and stuff. Okay, so it's a lot of skin stuff on here. And here goes the candles that I was telling you about. You light them. I think this is what it is. You light them, and it's actual like oil, and it melts. Enjoy the glow and heat up experience with Light My Fire as the candles melt. Use the warm oil, yep, and to massage and make a unique blend of. Okay, so yeah, this is it where you light it and it melts, and it's like, because I've had actual massages with that before, and it feels really amazing. So yeah, this is not bad. So black owned. Okay, so I got one. I was doing terrible. I was like physical touch. I was like, what does any of this got to do with physical touch? All right. So I'm gonna put her link. I'm scared to go to too many pages on here because the stuff is like I don't know what it is. Don't want to know what it is, but some people may want to know what it is. Let me see what Tanika says. The best oils for the man is to get is goldenrod. Okay, goldenrod. And I know other oils for physical touch as a love language. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try one more because I saw a few of these. All right, so that's BK Bedroom Candy. I put that one in the chat, physical touch, because I think I just bombed on that one. So I have to. Okay. Okay. I don't know about any of this other stuff. Okay, I think this might be one. I'm kind of scared to open them. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the name Organic Lovin'. Maybe not. Right? Oh no 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 no. We're not doing that. I'm not ready for a lot of this stuff. I don't know about this stuff. Okay. I think we're gonna stick with the candy. I'm scared of these other stores. But what I'll do is I'll put the link and I'll share this. It's like a link of all the different places like Bedroom Candy, um, like all these other places, and you all can go look at it. I'm scared to open it, so I don't want to do it. I'm scared. I am scared of these sites. I don't want no parts, but I'll let you all, you know, have at it for your physical touch for those married couples. I'm saying married because that's just in my mind. It's married, but I know some people are married. But all oils not only moisturizes as women's skin very moisturizes a woman's skin very well, but it also turns her on and it also turns on the man. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I've been single for a while, so it's time for me to get remarried. It is. But that is all of the love languages. So if you take this test, you and your husband take your test, that you will know, you know, you and whoever. So that's one of the things I like. So what when I was reading it, it says most of us have one or two preferred love language, often different than our significant others. If you express your love language through your preferred love language, the chances are that it's going to go unnoticed by your partner. And so I was listening to the book about the five love languages, and it was just saying like this one man, it started off with this one man's story where he's been married 3 times, and his love language was words of affirmation, but his wife's love language was acts of service. So he was telling her all the time, I appreciate you, I love you. She's like, but you ain't showing me. And he didn't get it, and it caused him to get divorced. And so it wasn't until he realized he had to learn his wife, his new partner's love language. And it's not always about how you appreciate, how you show love, but you have to do those things so that your partner can feel the love in the way that they love. You know what I'm trying to say. But I shared that video. I know I had one more thing I want to share with you all, and it's of course a reading book resource, because I like to do things with reading book. And anyone who, let me see, I don't know if anyone started put the hashtag love in, because I nope, nobody put it in, so no one wants to get a free drawing. If you put the hashtag love in the chat, I can do the drawing. I can collect names. I should have been saying that. This is my first time doing it. So I was telling anyone, if you put the hashtag love out at the end of this broadcast, I'm going to do a drawing, and then that way I can, send you a free gift. I want to do a gift for February by just my appreciation. But no one puts their love in the chat, and there ain't no drawing. What can I do? But anyway, the last thing I want to share with you all are these books that I thought were interesting, and that kind of talks about love language, and or that about about even loving yourself. So this particular one is more about like making sure you know that you're enough, loving yourself, and it's a Black author, of course. This one is called More Than Enough: Claiming Space of Who You Are, No Matter What They Say. I was looking at that, and I was like, this is a good book to touch on for those people like me who are single. And some people get so caught up in that, enjoying who they are, loving themselves, that they run out and just jump into relationship after relationship, and it's unnecessary. So this is a book I wanted to recommend. The next book I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm also going to put it in the description section. This one is The Five. This one is actually the Five Love Languages by Gary Chapman. This is the person who created this whole thing. So I've been listening to his book, and it's just really interesting, like all the research that he did, and the different stories that he's collected from different ideas. So when I was sitting there listening to it, and I was like, I can see myself in different scenarios in my failed relationship. So I want to share that one with you all as well. We'll put that one in the link. And then the last one, I think I did 3. These links, sorry, they're so long. I thought I did the short links. And I did do the short links. This is an article that I found. And it has the love language test. So it says, what is your language test, and what is your partner's love language test? So this is an article you can go through and read and kind of get a clear understanding of each one. And then I think it also takes you to like different apps that I was telling you about that you can also um, create and have on your phone. So this is, I'm going to put this article in it so you can kind of dive into this yourself. It is by blackdoctors.org. And I hope it was interesting enough. It was different. It's not the kind of show that I normally do, but I thought I would do it. And we're going to see. I see, this is so funny. I see an entry, and I'm going to do it because this is my first time. But I need some more entries. If anyone else is going to join in, if not, that's it. Let me see. I see some other people in here. Make sure the best one. Okay, I kind of already read that. And I read this one. And raising the vibe. Okay, I see you, love. I got you. So we have one entry in. All right. So this is the. We have one entry. So if that's it, I'm going to end it because raising the vibe is the winner of the drawing. She's the winner of the drawing. So, sis, I'm going to send you your free gift. All right. And we're going to get better. I'm going to try to figure out how to do these drawings. But I want to thank you all for sitting here. I didn't mean it for it to go this long, but it's been a minute since I've done this. I'm trying to figure out how to maneuver everything. I'll see you all next month, inshallah, because it's been a challenge even doing these live streams. I know I was doing them every week, a couple of times a week, but Raising the Vibe and I will be doing an interview this week. I'm super excited. We want to, she has a podcast that I will share on my community tab so that you all can check that out. And until next time, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a wonderful love day. And I just really appreciate you all taking your time out and spending tonight with me. But anyway, you all have a blessed one. I will talk to you later. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessing. And until next time, one love.